Hey, yo, what's up, Cape Trader? You seem excited. You was able to get that payout? You locked it in? You requested the payout from Traderify? Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Actually, no, I didn't actually miss it. I actually had the chart up, and when I saw that flash crash, it actually surprised me. I was like, wow, the Nasdaq actually came down like that. Because we don't see that too often. Mm. We do not see that too often. Mm. Okay. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm tired of it. I'm moving past this point. I'm moving past it. So I'm done. I'm moving past it. This is. Yeah, I'm moving past it. Mm. Yes, it is. It is the wifey account. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. We'll see, man. I mean, we'll see if we get the rejection here on silver. Hopefully it doesn't pop back up. Hopefully it doesn't need to pop back up because I got into this thing as this thing was going down. So hopefully it doesn't need to pop back up. Hopefully we can just get that crash. Because I mean, if we can get price to kind of break this low right here, I mean, my target is as good as hit. So I mean, as long as we get this target hit right there. Okay. Okay, so I mean, we're seeing the market reject from this area. Man, you know, I hate seeing these V bottoms like this. I hate it because, you know, I would prefer to kind of get in with the momentum of the market instead of trying to fight against it. But mm. The position that I'm really hoping to kind of get into was oh shit, my goal position. But I mean, if I can't find nothing right now or before the end of the stream, I'm gonna cut the position. I'm considering getting a Lucid Black account to also trade. It allows me to trade what 3 days. 3 days for a payout instead of the 5 days. I know that Top Step is now 3 days too. If you get like a newer account, but Lucid is definitely well, I guess it's either you want to pay the money for the risk settings or you just want to get the cheaper account. I just like making money off it as quick as possible. And if fighting the trend gets me the money that I need as quick as possible, yeah, well, I'll put those gloves on every time. I'll put them on every time, man. But I'm definitely I'm start to restructure how I trade. I'm gonna start to restructure how I trade. I did a lot of work over the weekend, and I've identified, the same setup that I usually take, but sometimes I don't take them because I'm second guessing the entry, or I'm telling myself that it may or may not work. So moving forward, regardless if it misses, like whatever happens, if it missed my target and then comes back and stops me out, or I got to place the limit on the charts. If it misses me, it misses me. I'll just, I'll get the next trade. And let's just start taking the trades because there's days where, I don't, my setup presented itself. Like actually today or at the open of the session, I really don't know how I missed it on both gold and silver. I really don't know how I missed it. And I hate that. So I hate that feeling. I would rather take the trade than lose than completely miss it, you know? And then, because usually the follow-up trades are losers. But yeah, I mean, look at this trade. Like, dude, I can't believe I missed this, man. And it's not like I was doing anything that was like 100% distracting me. I didn't even come back and look at the charts at the end of the day or nothing. I just kind of, and I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the, being cautious and stuff like that. So, I'm just going to just take the trade, man. I see my setup. I'm going to take the trade. Tired of the being cautious. Like, oh, it may not work right here. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just tired of it. So I'm just going to take the trade now. But anyway, yeah, I mean, right here. I mean, it didn't get to the 50%, but it's still rejected off of this range, though, It's still rejected off of this range. And if I saw the rejection from the range, potentially I could have just, shorted that candle right there, actually. Because usually that's kind of what I did here. But, usually if I see a rejection from an area that I'm interested in, I usually do that one tick short strategy. Or it's not a short strategy, but usually it's a part of a scalp strategy where you see that candle rejecting from an area, and then you just kind of sell into like the I guess the buyer's stops right here for a nice clean move down. And I kind of missed it. And the same thing with gold. Gold had a really great setup at the open, and I just kind of missed it. I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna. Okay, what did I just do? Wow. Okay, I really don't know what the hell that was. Okay, what did I just do? Nice. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that was all about. Anyway, so yeah, at the start of the session, man, that thing literally pulled back into this range right here, man. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? So what I'm gonna start doing, I'm just gonna have a more structured approach. I only lose $270 per trade. The only account where I lose more than that is my 150K Tradeify account, where I'm trading minis in that account. So I'm just gonna take the trade. I'm not gonna think about this shit no more or be concerned over it. I'm just gonna place my limit. I'm just gonna take the trade. Whatever happens, happens. Because at this point, it's more frustrating to miss the trade than to lose. So that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't think I want VWAP. That's probably something I probably never used VWAP on this. me take VWAP off. Yeah, I don't want VWAP. It's distracting. Hey, yo, what's up, Lone Wolf? So far, we're up $200 on one silver contract or micro silver contract. So hopefully we can keep it this way. Hopefully we can actually, I kind of did adjust my target because I figured, well, with all this open space, I mean, we could see a big flush, but I'm gonna keep this as a marker where my original target would be at. So was it 350? Okay. I think we can see a flush, man. Shit, I don't know. So Tradeify already forced me to go to Tradeivate. We talked about it. We spoke about that this morning. I had to go to freaking Tradeivate on my Tradeify account. Kind of pissed me off. I thought I had until the 28th. Shit, they didn't even ask me or anything. It was like, hey, you want to, switch this week? All I did was wake up the next day. I opened up my Project X account, saw that I no longer had the account. I was like, hold on, what the hell? I had to go on my dashboard to make sure. I was like, what was going on? And it said Tradeivate. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. Now I have no protection in that account. So I'm going to try my best. I will try my best not to trade on tilt and follow my rules in that account. I would try my best. That's exactly how I felt, Alfred. That's exactly how it felt. And then I missed an entire trading session yesterday because on top of them, pulling that crap, they didn't make sure that the accounts had up-to-date data. And so for the entire session, that account had delayed data, so I couldn't even put on a trade. I got the email after the market closed that all accounts are now ready for the to be able to be traded. So that I missed the entire one session because of that bullshit. That's how it feels, man. You see what I'm talking about? We get a random. Well, I kind of stopped calling it random because it wasn't random. It was a trade that I took off a technical pattern trade that netted over 20, 30 points. And here I am taking a setup, and this shit is struggling right now. Like, that shit, man, this thing is struggling, dude. And I don't know. I feel like I didn't take any. Yeah, this thing is struggling right now. I really don't understand it. Well, I guess if I got in at the top, I would have got my target filled. So if I got in right here, I would have got my target filled. Actually, no, I wouldn't have gotten my target filled actually, because this is 54 ticks. It only pushed 72 ticks in my, or 78 ticks in my direction. I would have been, my target actually probably would have been right here. Yeah, like right there. My target would be right there. Well, I guess we'll see. But honestly, I'm just gonna play the numbers game on this. I'm really gonna play the numbers game. I really don't care about the outcome. Right now, all I care about is building a habit of seeing my setup and actually taking it. I'm not, or seeing my setup and opening a position. I'm not necessarily focused on the outcome anymore. It's so draining. Focusing on the outcome is so draining. So I'm just going to take this, I guess, with one step at a time. Actually, let me look to see how much, because I do plan on getting a Lucid Black account. I'm planning on getting the 50K account. I also plan on getting that crypto account from Tradeovate or Tradeify. So start trading some Bitcoin in this bitch. I'm definitely done. I think I finally arrived. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I think I've arrived to a point to where I'm focusing. I want to focus more on the process. I want to journal my trades. I want to talk about my trades. I want to set the charts up before I take the trade. I think I've finally arrived. All right, so 50K is what, a $126. Do I want rhythmic data? Do I want to trade Sierra charts? Let me see how much it's going to cost me. Let me see how much it's going to cost me. So it's going to cost me $99 for a 50K Lucid Black account. So basically $100. So for a Top Step account, for the same, basically the same rules, don't they have like a 35% right now on Top Step? Or is that done? Or is it like climb higher or something like that? So for Top Step, it's one. Oh, I mean, obviously it's cheaper on Lucid, obviously. So on with the With the discount on Top Step, it's $118 for a 100K actually. For a 100K. For a 50K is $100. And with the Lucid Black account, it's kind of like Tradeify, where you gotta meet the profit target, and then you'll be able to take the payout once you meet the profit target, and you can take. I think the maximum you take out is what, 15. So you can basically take out half of the account minus the 10% that they take out. So you'll get $1,350 and they'll take the rest. And then you'll be left with the account at $1,500, which I could definitely do it. And then that means I only have to make $1,000 per day, which I can do. You said I had to have a live brokerage account to use Sierra? Well, I'll probably just use Quantower, honestly. I mean, outside of should I had a trade go green to red? Okay. All right. Well, I guess. I guess. I guess. Yeah, it would have missed me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mm. Okay. All right. All right. Now this thing drops after coming back and stopping me out. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. Well. I do have this set up here on gold. We'll see if I can get what I want. I'm gonna pull this order if because this is my funded account. This is actually my Tradeify account. That's where I plan on taking the trade or opening up a position here on gold. Yeah, I'm kind of I'm kind of in a dilemma right now. Should I get the 100K account with the hold on, is it $3,000? Oh, am I tripping? Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, the 100K Lucid account. All right, so they're selling it for 280. For 280 times the 40%, 112. 280 minus 112. So $168. So it's basically the price of a Top Step account now. Without the discount. Man, I don't know, man. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony? Yeah, I really don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I hate the fact that, well, you said NQ just dropped another 80 points. Silver better not play with me. That shit better keep on pushing higher. It makes me think, do we got news tomorrow? Is the market setting itself up? Hold on, let me make sure that does Nvidia report their earnings this week? Let me look that up. What does that even make sense? So we got FOMC minutes on Wednesday. So that's probably what the market is setting itself up for. We have FOMC minutes on Wednesday. I don't see Nvidia. So I guess Nvidia maybe next week. And it looks like we got GDP on Friday. Okay, so 225. So that's basically next week. PC on Friday. Yeah. Well, I think silver may have picked my pocket. The way that it's looking, it may have just picked my pocket right there. Mm. Yeah, I think I just picked my pocket. It may have just picked my pocket there, because yeah. Mm. Okay. I will say that I'm not emotional about that loss, but it's definitely a habit to get back in and try to trade on tilt. I feel like it's more of a habit. I really think silver just picked my pocket. I really think I just got stopped out, and if it hits that second blue line, then that's where my target would have been. I did adjust it lower, but that second blue line is if I didn't adjust my target, that's where it would be at. So I think there's nothing that's going to hold this market up. I mean, unless they hold it here, unless they hold it at this low, and then we see a bounce. Which I highly doubt. I mean, price is leaving from this area right here, so I mean, I highly doubt it. He says OPEX this week, dude. Honestly, it's always something, man. I swear, it's always something. At this point, I'm just gonna try. There's always something. What's the market going to do this week? Damn, silver. That's dirty, man. That's absolute dirtiness. That is dirty. Oh, that's dirty. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take the trade right there. Not gonna take the trade, man. Mm. So okay. There goes. Damn, target filled. There we go. All right, Alfred. Have a good night. Mm. Mm. You said Tradeify takes a long time to approve. Well, it's your first one. As soon as everything's approved, it's gonna be in your account. It's your first one from Tradeify. They're pretty fast. Rise is pretty fast. Okay. So like I said, silver just she picked my pocket right there. I don't know what the point of this. I'm honestly, I really don't know, man. It's kind of insane, honestly. I really don't know what the hell or why this liquidity sweep had to happen. I mean, because my stop was literally right there, and for whatever reason, I was up 72 ticks, and I just hate that, man. Anyway, I was up 72 ticks. This thing travels like 100 and something ticks. What's 54 plus 72? It's like what, 126 or something? Yeah, okay, yeah. So it traveled 162 ticks, 126 ticks to stop me out, just to reject and then hit my original profit target right there. So right now, I really can't put how I feel into words. It's a lot of mixed feelings into one. Right now, I mean, I don't feel the need to trade on until I want to, though. I definitely want to get my revenge, but I just don't. I just don't have the desire to do it anymore. I think. So I think my other target was like at what, at 70 or something like that, 30 or something, 75-30. Yeah, I think so. I think 75-30 was my adjusted target. Let's see if it'll hit that. 75-30 was my adjusted target. I don't feel like I want to. I don't feel the need to revenge trade, even though I feel like I was cheated in this move, which kind of sucks. I mean, it kind of sucks. Uh, nah. It's once it's if you just put all the information in Rise have to approve it, or has Rise already given you the okay, saying that everything is verified and they're sending the information back to Tradeify, and usually once that information gets back to Tradeify, the money should hit your account. But all your payouts moving forward, though, they should be good. You should get them damn near instantly. As soon as they're approved, they'll just hit your account. Okay. Mm. Mm. Nice. Okay. So Mm. 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 Okay. It's not a big deal. 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 At least you got that. At least you got that out the way. What I need to start thinking about is I need to start thinking about a lot of things. Mm. I gotta start really thinking about how I'm gonna start building again. Get back to becoming a live trader again. Last time I've been a live trader was around the same time this year, and I haven't done it since. I haven't had any goals to do it anyway. I just kind of was my focus was just getting these base hits and getting paid out, and just going about my day. But I want to stay motivated, but it's just not fulfilling after a while. It's formless. It has no form. Just getting these base hits every day, not doing the work in terms of like really mapping out the charts, not journaling. It's just I'm just making money every day, and it's not fulfilling. And that was something that I just kept. I mean, that was the wall that I just kept running into last year. And it's like, and it happens every time I get on a winning streak. All February, or not February, January, we was getting paid out every week, and I just kind of lost interest, and I've gotten so close to more payouts, but on the last day I'm blowing accounts, or I'm going on tilt, or I'm losing a large sum of money. I lost that. I finally blew that Lucid account. I mean, I got one payout from it, so it's not a complete loss, but I finally blew that account, and that wasn't fun. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to. I don't want to do that anymore. I just don't. I don't want to blow no more accounts. So I'm not going to trade small though. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time like that. Like what we did earlier today, we caught so much. I mean, I was only up $1,000, and I want to remind everyone that I was in both the Nasdaq and I was in a gold position. I was in 5 micro contracts on the Nasdaq, and I was on one micro position on gold, and the peak of my position, or the most P&L that I got today, was $1,000. I would not waste my time like that. All right, silver is like that. So I had the right, I was in the right area. So shit, silver really, damn, silver is like that. God damn. So I guess my thesis was right. There was really no support. I mean, this is usually when I see a V bottom, I'm looking for the market to basically take out that entire move. And once we got that breaker structure right here, I mean, there's literally nothing that's going to stop the market. So not only did the market decided to come back and stop me out, it would have hit my original TP, it would have hit my adjusted TP, and it's still going down. So no, I'm actually going to keep my journal local. This is my journal. I need to use it. Well, actually, I will use it. I will start using this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start really structuring the stream a lot more in terms of just doing the work, doing the work, because right now it's very formless. There's nothing. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that there's nothing to build on. It's just a bunch of muck and mud. We make money, we lose money, but you know, there's no, like I said, we're not putting in the work. So that's what I'm gonna start doing moving forward. Just take the screenshots again, like cause I mean, when we were taking the screenshots, look at the when we was documenting our trades. And I hate this. I really do. But look at what we were doing when we were documenting our trades. Look how many winners we were getting back to back. Well, those were losses, but that was a loss. I'm pretty sure they were, let me see. Just going back. Yeah, they were winners that turned into losers. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these were winners that turned into losers. I mean, look at that. Yeah, it was just a bunch of winners that turned out. Because I think I was up. Yeah, I was up like $900 right there. And that one is just a winner that turned into a loser. This was a loser right here. Yeah, I fought against the trend here. I see that I was fighting against the trend. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I was up 92 ticks on this one. And it probably turned into a loser, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of these are winners that turn into losers. But, I mean, the point is that a lot of I'm journaling the trades when I was doing it, and you know, I was seeing the results. Yeah, I think I was up like what 30 something 40, and then it stopped me out. Yeah. So okay, so I'm definitely gonna start. I'm gonna come back to doing this, and I can kind of see my trades in real time without actually or not in real time, but I can see my trades after I'm out of them and kind of see, you know, trying to look for patterns, look at my mistakes, document my trades, stuff like that. Trade review. I took the short at the sweep of the double top. You know, talking about why I took the trade, and You can see that we had like a string of winners while I was doing this. Really big trades. Really big trades. Man, look at that. I mean, up 100 and up 19 points on gold. Oh yeah, this thing missed my damn limit. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Missed my damn limit to go long. And then I had to take this short. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Anyway. So I'm gonna go back to journaling again. And we'll see. I'm kind of just tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. Tired. And we were documenting the orb. But like I said, I don't want to trade the Nasdaq anymore. And I guess what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start taking a screenshot towards like the end of each week of my P&L calendar and actually putting it in my journal right here. So at the end of each week, I can come back and visually see how much money I was making or how much money I made this week, etc., etc. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do. He said, "Get Smith's bootleg Tradezilla." You know, K-Trader, I'm pretty sure those work. I'm pretty sure strategies like that works. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to trade them. I kind of want to be. I don't want to trade those. I don't want to take trades like that. I don't want to trade fair value gaps. I don't want to trade the VWAP bands. The main reason is because those things are context-based trades, and in real time, it's hard to. In real time, those types of trades are either hit or miss. I mean, they're pretty obvious once the candles are painted on the chart, but in real time, it's hit or miss, and I don't feel like those types of trades are consistent. Because it really depends on, you have to be careful about which fair value gap you take the trade at, because depending on the momentum of the market, several fair value gaps are usually created, and you got to make sure that you're trading at the right one. So I try not to take those types of trades. I'm gonna stick to I'm looking for a range. I'm looking for a break of that range, and I want to trade the pullback because that's very consistent. The market does that every day. Every day. And that's going to be my absolute trade. So I'm not going to focus on any other trade but that one. Okay. Well, that's my alarm. I got to pull this order. Of course, it didn't get filled, which sucks. But I got to pull the order there. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll see. Well, okay. Silver, silver, silver. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. That was super dirty right there. Mm. Well, well, 4:30. Okay. Wow, look, dang, wow, okay. Okay. Mm, mm. You say you made a lot tonight short of Nasdaq? Shit, I mean, congratulations to anybody. We don't normally get this on the Nasdaq. We did get it towards the end of yesterday's session, but actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, this could be a measured. This could be a measured move here. Let's see. Like, look at that. It fits that leg perfectly. We're seeing a continuation, but these two legs right here are symmetrical right here. So we got two symmetrical legs. That's the measured leg. This is the measured move. Because it's the first leg, this is the second leg, and this is the third leg. And we're starting to see. We could see that actually the market start to recover right here. Actually, I won't be surprised if we actually see a move back up from here. Mm. Yeah, I'm not gonna change this shit again. It is what it is. But I will. This is what I will do. I'll load up there. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that trade. I have no desire to take that trade. So what I was considering, and honestly, it probably might. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's looking like the buyers are trying here, but I mean the momentum is bearish, so but they are trying to buy it here, as the bears are trying to sell it. What I was considering was potentially taking this long for a move back up, but I just had no desire to. I have no desire for that anymore. Man, like I said, dude, you're just not seeing it now, but they can definitely. Huh. Okay. Ah, damn, I didn't even see that. Ah, damn. I didn't see that. I didn't even consider it, really. I didn't consider it. I didn't consider it. I didn't consider it. Okay. Well, so far so good. If I would have followed my instincts here, be up. Hmm. 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 All right, so I doubt that it gets rejected there. So I'm pretty sure a cute level that people's gonna want to try to target is probably 24,666. It's like right around, like, yeah, it's like this right around this range right here. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people's gonna try to target that. Let's see. So 24,666. Okay. I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt it. A minor level that people could reject that is 625, which, I mean, I doubt it though. Man, I doubt this. But this could be like a quick scalp target right there, 625. I guess it doesn't matter. So I guess we'll see. Because I definitely would be trading against the trend on gold here. I mean, the setup worked, but I may not get the target filled, but I would be up about like 90 ticks right now. 90, 100 ticks. Yeah. Actually, it just touched 100 ticks. So it's always I don't know, man. I guess I'm taking the wrong setup. So this is definitely what I look for right here. On gold, you have a strong move up, two-legged pullback into an area right here of support. I just saw this, which I didn't see this before, but I just now seen it. But I don't think. I mean, even though, like I said, even though it worked, it may just only go right here. My target would probably be somewhere up here. It would actually be, so technically, so I would have gotten in at 369. I would have gotten in at, 693. If I would have taken this trade. And my target would be it's gonna probably hit it. Yeah, so 980 would be my target actually. 981 to be 981 would be where my target would be at, right there. Oof. Guess what it's like that, I guess. Mm. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure that I don't have any lingering orders. Lingering orders on the chart. Yeah, so I'm going to pull this order right here. I'm not going to leave nothing running overnight. I'm not going to leave anything running overnight. I got one more trade in this account, and it's going to lock up. So I definitely got to make tomorrow count with this trade. Definitely got to make it count. Because I was definitely cheated out of this trade right here. It's definitely cheated on that one, so. But this is what I will say. I did not trade on tilt. I think that's probably the worst thing that the market could do to you, is come back and stop you out and then run to your target and even exceed it. I think that's the worst thing that it can do. Everything else after that is what you do in response to that. And today I didn't allow it to emotionally. I didn't allow that situation to influence me emotionally. I stood 10 toes on top of my emotions, and I didn't trade on tilt. I wanted to, though. I did. But I didn't. I'm just going to look for the next setup. I'm just no longer focused on the results. I'm tired. Like, regret is such a horrible emotion. It's not only emotional, but it's also mental as well. Regret lingers, and it tries to influence your future decisions. Remember that trade that you missed out on because you were scared? Remember that trade that you bitched out on because you were scared? Take this trade, man. Think about what happened the last time. I'm not going to allow those thoughts to influence me anymore. I'm not going to allow my emotions to influence me anymore, because I will overcome this. Actually, I have overcome it. I just have to continue to do so. I have overcome this behavior. So, well, and then we talk about regret. You know, it's interesting how you talk. It's interesting because, you know, I recognize that the market was preparing to go long. And again, I talked myself out of the trade instead of just actually taking the trade. I talked myself out of it. I talked myself out of this winning trade. I talked myself out of it. And this would have sucked. Gold would have missed my target right here, and then it completely collapses. I want to miss the target right there. I guess. He says you're never ever on tilt. I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we're so close to that 625 target. This thing looks crooked, but it's not. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so close to that 625 target, but would have been down close to these lows. I mean, right now, price is at 15, 25, 25, 21. So about 46 points from these lows, 46 points. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna actually start documenting that as well. I'm gonna start documenting trades that I talk about and don't take, and we'll see how often those trades work. And I mean, that's the great thing about a journal is that once you, I mean, you can recognize the pattern, but when you actually see them, that's when you can start doing something about it. You can start actually making the changes once you see like the little small stupid mistakes, or like the emotional mistakes that you make, or the logical mistakes that you make, the execution mistakes, like just the small, this is the mistakes that you make throughout the trading day, and you can just begin to work towards correcting them. And I think that's probably the value. I mean, that is the value of having a journal. So I'm definitely going to start doing that moving forward for tomorrow's stream. What my goal is to actually just start setting up the charts, looking for ranges, looking for the swings, marking those out, and just take the setups, man. Just regardless of what happens, take the setup, document it afterwards, and just look for the next setup and just continue to do that. And yeah, but I mean, well, I wouldn't assume that, Cave Trader, but if someone is very well versed of dealing with their emotions and not going on tilt, well, that's definitely a superpower in the market. It doesn't make sense logically, but it makes sense emotionally because we do it. I'm just not going to get my revenge because I don't think nobody's ever really gotten their money back and kept it trading on tilt. So, I mean, just accept it. I mean, I'm just going to accept the loss moving forward and just look for the next setup. I'm just tired of starting over, and I'm tired of taking the step back. So I'm just tired of it. So I'm just ready to move forward at this point. And whatever happens. Obviously, we're looking for the best possible outcome, but I'm not going to be hesitant. If I see my setup, I'm just going to open up the position, and we're just going to document it. So that's all I'm going to do. But all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I do appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody, and keep on jabbing.